Hello, Internet. My name is Sam Rubenstein, and this is After Campfire, aka After Camp Fear, After Campfire. And it's late. I'm sorry to everyone that this video is late. Had a very, very busy 2 weeks. Um, so we're just gonna jump right into explaining what's going on in the real world in Sam's life. So, thing number one. Uh, Last week was the Jewish holiday of Rosh Hashanah. This week is Yom Kippur. I went home for Rosh Hashanah. It was a fun time. I had fun. Saw my brother, saw my parents, saw my cousins, saw my friends, saw my uncles, saw people. It was nice. I enjoy Jewish holidays a lot because I enjoy the family bonding. I think that it's a lot because of the way that I was raised, but family's so important. So going home and seeing everyone really just kind of was great for me. So that's one. My research with the professors going really well, keeping me really busy. I'm enjoying it, so that was a thing. I got a new job, like a real job, like a full-time. This is your job, Sam. You are an adult job as a dispatcher for a medical company, medical transport company. You know, you call 911. I go, hey, what's the problem, bud? And you say, I'm dying. And I go, okay, we'll send someone to help you. And it's like one of those kinds of things. I think there's something really cool about all of that. With all of this said, it was a very busy week. Good news. I'm going to just bop. I do not have cancer. And now I know what you're thinking. Sam, when did that become a thing? For about a year now. That was like a discussion that was like going on because I my thyroid doesn't always work and not fun. And then like 2 weeks ago I was told like, hey, we're gonna have to go for more tests again. And I was like, hey. The test came back. I do not have cancer, which is cool. I do not have a functioning thyroid, which is sort of cool. And so I have my things that I deal with, and it's cool, but they kept me really busy. So yay for having a job, yay for not having cancer, yay for the Jewish holidays. Overall, great 2 weeks. I'm kind of on this like 2016 was not a good year really for anyone. I don't think anyone loved 2016 except Henry. Henry did great. Good job, kiddo. But like I know a lot of people who are like, this 2016 is just a bad year. I'm on the Jewish New Year now, so it's like 5,777 is my year. With that said, time to answer my own question. My question to Henry, if you don't remember this, was what is your ideal partner in three like sentences? You know, like three things, the three things you need. And it's funny because Henry was like, I hope you say something different or better. And I was just like, no, Henry covered the things that I think about a lot. My three big things are this. I want you to be I want you to be a different person than me, but have shared values. I want you to kind of, okay, so my three big things are this. My ideal person would be able to be a different person than I am, but have a lot of have shared interests with me. I want to be able to have things that we can do together and things that we can do apart. Because I love people all the time, but I don't want people in my life all the time. Like I want Sam time. And I want them to be able to want their own time. I want there to be that respect. But we don't have to be attached to the hip all the time. I think it's very childish to want that in a relationship. One, because it's unrealistic, and two, it's just not healthy. It becomes suffocating. It creates damage in a relationship because it doesn't allow you to be an individual while still providing something. You are now both providing the same thing, and then you don't need each other. Two, I really need someone that can put up with my shit. I just cursed. I'm sorry, America. I need them to be able to deal with my shenanigans. I'm all over the place. I run, I move around, I do all these things, and it's part of who I am as a person. And so, as a result, I need to have someone who can go, hey Sam, go, just do what you need to do. My favorite little joke about it is Sam Rubinstein is legitimately a train moving full speed, and you have two choices: jump on it or jump out of the way, because it's not stopping; it's just going to keep going. And I love that kind of concept because I don't really want to be that person that changes everything about myself so I can have this relationship. I want them to understand that I don't need to change everything, and they don't need to change everything. Because once you get into a relationship and they start forcing changes upon you, or you start forcing changes upon each other, it's not a real relationship anymore. You are lying. 3, and this one is just a small one. Henry knows this, people know this. I was raised in a Jewish household, and being raised in a Jewish household, you want a Jewish, your parents want you to marry a nice Jewish girl. And it's that kind of like voice in the back of your head, you need to marry a nice Jewish girl. Or if you're a girl, you need to marry a nice Jewish boy. He's going to be a mensch, he's going to treat you so well. And so it's just become this thing. So there you go. There are my 3 qualities. Now, Henry asked an interesting question. What are my 3 qualities I think other people look towards in me? I think I'm kind of funny. I think like I'm pretty good at putting people in good moods. When they're in bad moods, I think I'm very good at comforting people. I went to school for that, so I kind of hope I am. So I think that's one. Either it's I make them laugh or make them feel good about themselves, or do something for them. I think I'm pretty intelligent. I've been told I'm pretty intelligent. Henry is pretty intelligent. Good job, buddy. And I think one of the things that people like about me is I'm kind of sporadic in nature. And so you get this kind of excitement dating me. If you date me, legitimately you don't know what may happen. And it's never like always a good thing, but it's never always a bad thing. Like, I remember there was one person who I dated back in the day. We're not going to talk about it. It was one thing. I remember they told me something. I don't remember what it was, but it was really funny. Like they told me this like thing, like they were really excited about, but then they were like, we're never going to be able to do this and that. I made sure it happened. You say something small and bad, I'm like, but it's not a big deal. I'll do that for you because I want to see you happy. And it's not for just relationships, it's for friends. I had a friend tell me about her senior orchestral performance and that she was going to be in it. And she told me about it, and I was like, I'll go. And she's like, you don't have to. That's really nice, but you don't have to. Because she lived an hour and like 15 minutes away. And so I was like, yeah, that's fine. I got in touch with her mom, with her mother, and showed up without her knowing. Like they held on to an extra ticket for me. And I was just there, and she was like ecstatic to see me. It was a lot of fun. We had a fun time. The moral of the story is I am sporadic and like crazy. In a good way, I think. So there you go. There's my life in the past 2 weeks. Some fun facts about Sam, and I don't know. I'm a bit all over the place right now because I just watched the second presidential debate. I'm not going to talk about politics on this channel because God, no. But I will ask you this, Henry, because one of the questions that was really interesting to me at the end of the debate, after they just fought and like for a solid like hour and a half, the last question was, what's something you respect about the other candidate? And since we're on the topic of what we respect about ourselves, I want to know, Henry, what's one thing you respect about me and one thing I respect about you? Like, because Henry, you and I know this for a fact, we're close, but we're very different in nature. Like, very different. And I think it would just be an interesting conversation to have. And people can chime in. Like, if you want to know what we think about you, if we've met you, Henry and I will talk. We'll talk. We love it. This is a conversation. Literally, like, that is how this channel was formed. I'm just This whole debate just put me in the worst mood ever. I don't know how to feel, so I'm just kind of like, bleh, bleh. I'm moving to Israel.